Hello paper crafters, I'm Sunny Sky and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to make this fun birthday card, and it's using the Sweet Cupcake stamp set and the Cupcake Cutouts Framelits that coordinate. When you purchase them together you can save 10% with that bundle price. And you'll see that I have two final variations, and this word is from the Framelit set, and this one I've added a little bit of Wink of Stella on the end to give it a little bit of sparkle. And the tape that I've used, the washi tape, is just some random colors that I had that I thought coordinated well together. Now this is a 3-step stamping set. So when you get this, you do have 3 different layers of the cupcake top and 3 different layers of the bottom. It's probably easier for you to see on here. But they are numbered. And this is pretty handy. So we have this one is numbered as the 1, 2, and 3 of the base, and then they're also numbered on the top. And as you can see on this set, your one with the most detail is going to be the darkest color ink, and the one with the most filled in that actually looks the darkest on your stamp set will be your palest color. Same with the cupcake. That's going to be the palest color going to the darkest color. So the 3 colors that we're using are Early Espresso, Delightful Dijon, and Crumb Cake. And because I'm cutting these out using the Framelits, I'm not going to worry about stamping the cupcake in the same order as the base, because they're going to be cut out separately. So I'm not trying to line it. I've got it near the edge of the paper, so I'm conserving paper because I'm not worried about the cupcake being close. Hey, that one went perfectly. When you are stamping with 3 sets, there is more room for error, and so I usually stamp a few more images than the amount of final cards I'm planning to make, just to account for that little bit of variation. And so we've got our 3 layers done here of our base, so we're going to do the same thing with the top of the cupcake. These tops is in Watermelon Wonder, Calypso Coral, and Flirty Flamingo. Those are the 3 colors that I've used. Oops, I want to do a couple more. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. This one is not as important as the base of the muffin tin to line up exactly, but it still looks better if you get it lined up pretty close. And these 2- and 3-step stamp sets are great for just providing some dimension in your stamping. It gives you a little more photographic look, even though of course obviously this is not looking like a photograph. And you will notice when the ink is wet that it is a little darker than once it dries. It gets a little bit paler looking. Okay, so you're going to cut these out with your Big Shot, and then once they're cut out you will have these individual pieces. Here's our cupcake top and our base, and I punched out a bunch of the words while I was there. And then it's time to assemble the card. So I have my card layer here. I've already started with the washi tape, and I just found some washi tapes that I had that the colors seemed to go well together. These 2 are from the same packet, and then the 3rd striped one is from my paper pumpkin kit that I had several months ago, which is a fabulous thing. If you're not feeling inspired, you can always try the paper pumpkin. The project is already planned. It has all the supplies you need. It's kind of fun, and sometimes I end up doing different projects than I would normally think of on my own, so that's kind of handy. I also took an envelope and put a couple pieces of the washi tape on the front of the envelope to coordinate with the look of the stamp set there. Alright, we're going to use some dimensionals on the base of my cupcake, and then I'm going to double up the dimensionals on the top because I want that part to pop up more than the base. And I'm going to overlap them a little bit. So let me get the backing off the first layer of dimensionals here. This is a great thing that you can just double them up if you want something thicker, but you have the option to have a thinner embellishment as well. And I want to make sure that it doesn't get smushed in the mail, so I've gone ahead and put 3 dimensionals on there 2 would probably be fine as well. I've got rhinestones, and I've got some Wink of Stella. This is the clear Wink of Stella. You just want to shake it up before you use it. And basically it just adds some glitter to your project. Kind of subtle, and it's really nice. It's not overpowering. The last time I did a cupcake card, I also used the Wink of Stella. I just like it for this. Alright, we're going to get a rhinestone. These are self-adhesive, which is handy. And put that right on the top of the cupcake there. Now we had the words that go on this card, and I'm just going to pull over. This is my silicone mat. Pull one of these words, put it backwards, and I'm going to use some glue here and just a bit of a sponge, and kind of just pop the sponge with the glue. And on this silicone mat, because it is easy to clean off later, is where I'm going to apply the glue to my thing. These letters are kind of thin, and so it's easy to get the glue all over where I don't really want it. And I don't want the sticky on my card, so I've just done it with that sponge there, just to add a little bit of glue right on the back of the letters. And there's really not any sticky on my hands from doing that. So there's that. And then we have the full card. I've already scored this. This is just a standard 8.5 by 5.5. And you're just going to put that on the top. I think I'll use the dimensionals again since I've got them out. And finish off this card. So that's kind of a fun way to use coordinating stamp and framelit dies. Now I did show you in the beginning another version of this card. I was just using up some of my envelope paper. In June we'll get a new catalog, and it means we'll get new papers, and so I'm trying to use up the ones I have now so that I can justify ordering some fun new designs when the new catalog comes out in June. So let's see, that's my other one I had. Here's the other design. So these were just the envelope papers. You've seen these in a couple of projects as well, where I have used them. There's my matching envelope. And so that's the project for today. So thanks for joining me. Please feel free to share this video, subscribe to the channel, shop on my website if you don't already have a demonstrator, and make sure you go have some fun crafting.